3, 2, 1. Welcome to Our Jam Podcast.
Episode 3.
Episode 3. We're going to be talking about the 2019
XXL freshman list.
XXL freshman list.
As always, this is your hosts, Chooch,
Luna.
And let's just
dive right into it?
Yeah, let's just go.
Alright, so
what are your thoughts in general about the list?
As a whole?
Just as a whole.
Before we dive
in.
The brand.
But not even the
Or
brand.
the 2019 list.
Just the list for right now, yeah.
I think the list is... I think a couple people at least don't deserve to be on it this year. And I think there's one person in particular that shouldn't have accepted to be on it this year.
I think I know.
You know what I mean? There's no reason for him to. He doesn't need it at all. I think, in my opinion, his career, I wouldn't say has peaked, because I think he can go out now.
He's solidified himself.
He is solidified 100%. He is a serious rapper. He is somebody who, people. I would say he's some people's favorite rapper.
Yeah, a lot of fans, a lot of people
can definitely probably maybe not a full arena, but he can tell at a show. He can tell at a make.
Other than that, what do you feel about the magazine and the list in general?
The brand in general.
The branding. What do you feel about?
I think XXL their job is to put rappers on.
Mm-hmm.
I think that a specific class, 2016 class, put the brand on. You can argue, obviously, the 2009 class with J. Cole, Kendrick Lamar,
No, Kendrick was in 13, I think, or 12.
Was it that late?
Yeah, Kendrick was a lot later. Because Kendrick was...
Nah, Kendrick was the same list as Cole, wasn't he?
I don't think so.
No?
Yo, can you look that up?
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure Kendrick was with Meek Mill. He was in Meek Mill's class. Yeah, I'm like almost 100% sure. But anyways, while we wait on that, I agree. I think right now the XXL list it's definitely on a decline. Whereas they're not even like, it's not even like they're putting people on for the most part, and some people who could have been on weren't on. You know what I mean? Like, and they're a little bit late to the show in a lot of things. Where it's like, think about, like you said, 2016 was a perfect example. Kodak was literally just coming up. He was just coming up. Denzel Curry, same thing. Granted,
honestly, I think that year the person that was the latest bloomer, because he was already kind of big, was Uzi. Uzi was already pretty big. But for the most part, a lot of them, they really put a lot of those guys on. I didn't know who Dave East was or G Herbo was before.
And they put those rappers did put in work. Like, they had catalog, and so it's not like they that XXL did all the work for them, but XXL definitely skyrocketed them in popularity. After that list came out, everybody knew a lot of those people. Whereas like this year, like there's so many names on it, like Blueface, for example, DaBaby. Like,
yeah, Cole was in 2010, and then in
2011, 2012.
I could have sworn K-Dot Core 2009.
Nah, K-Dot was
2011, the year after.
Yeah.
I thought they were both 2009.
I think
K-Dot is 2011 with Mac Miller and YG and Lil B.
Meek Mill's on that too? Or no? Or Meek Mill might have been on later one.
Yes, Meek Mill as well. Big Crit.
Yeah.
Big Crit's a spitter, lucky.
Yeah.
Anyways.
Yeah. But no, like they're not really putting people on that much. A lot of the, like, some of the people, yeah, like I haven't heard of them, or maybe I've heard of them and I didn't listen to their music until this list. But they have people there who are already solidified.
I think it's becoming a popularity contest, more than of who is the best upcoming talent.
Yeah.
And the curve really started after 2017, because 2017 was X on it. That was Cap G, Playboy Cardi.
Yeah.
All of them boys were still coming up, honestly.
Yeah, they were all.
That was the last class that they were really putting younger talent on, I think.
Yeah, for real, because they both, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
That one's 16, even, and,
But back to your question about what I think about the overall brand.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think they got put on by the 2016 class because honestly, there's people like that cipher with Lil Uzi, Bo, Curry, 21, and Kodak.
Yeah.
Although, if you like Kodak's cipher, then your opinion on hip hop is just not.
Hey, it's different.
But I think that class put them on. I think they're really smart with the way they said it. They knew what artists to put with who because that cipher worked out for them.
That year was mutually beneficial, you could say, for the artist and for the magazine. Exactly,
brand, yeah.
for the brand.
But I honestly think that class, I still listen to that cipher pretty often. Now 2017, the following year, I don't think it.
I think there was a lot of a higher expectation because of the 2016, and not just that. Like a lot of people went back and looked at other lists, prior lists after the 2016. People could say maybe that's not the best cipher, or whatever. They can. There's arguments. Chance's group was really good.
Chance
They have a
Gates had
shot.
never shot.
Let's skip over Vic Mensa. But I like his music, but that cipher, come on now. But yeah, like there's arguments and all that stuff, but most people really got put onto the ciphers by the 2016 list.
I think the brand itself, it's grown in a weird way. It's grown for the simple fact that I think we expect a lot from them, and if anything, they're starting to lose. For me, at least, they're starting to lose my attention. I really don't care for it too much. In 2018 with Trippie Redd on there, and with other people, Trippie Redd, Ski Mask, SoundCloud Jack.
Trippie Redd didn't even do his cipher
because what did he say? What was the excuse that he's so ahead of these niggas, or what did he say that he's
something
that
like
he's
that.
He's already like solidified. He doesn't have to prove anybody. Nothing.
I think he also said something about like the group that they were gonna put him in with JID.
Oh, it wasn't beneficial with him.
Yeah, like he's not that type of rapper like those two.
But honestly, bro, I think a cipher, you're not supposed to work with the people you got around you. If you make it work, cool. But that's something for you to plug. That's something for you to be like, talk your shit and be that guy.
Yeah,
you know what I mean.
I agree, and they I don't think they've been able to live up to what the expectations are of it. Like, to be honest with you, if I'm being completely honest with you, if it wasn't for this podcast, I wouldn't have listened to half of the people on here.
Yeah, I had to educate myself a lot. So if it wasn't for this episode, if it wasn't for the fact that we had to talk, well, we didn't have to, but we felt like we kind of needed to touch back on hip hop because I think the first episode was pretty good.
Yeah, and I think that's probably more of like what we're really into, like just
that's more of our lane.
Yeah.
Don't get me wrong, we still want to jump into a lot of topics that we have strong opinions about, but as far as our lane, we do think
that's probably
now,
or even if I did check them out, I think a lot of these people I wouldn't have been able to finish listening to an entire album.
Yeah, you had to put yourself through their projects.
To really
educate yourself.
Because there are a lot of artists where it's like, sometimes you have to sit through a whole album to find two really great songs.
That's how a lot of Gucci Mane's projects are. Like this last album, what is it? Illusions of something.
Illusions of Grandeur.
Yeah, something like that. The best song that I say was Ice with Gunna and Baby, and only because of Gunna and Baby.
I can't remember which one I liked. I think I like the intro one the best, if I remember correctly. But I can't think off the top of my head.
Stay on top.
I can't think off the top of my head.
Alright, so the list.
Yeah, we'll dive into the artists.
The list is Comethazine.
Alright, let's start with him. Let's just.
Do you have a favorite track by him or no?
I don't. I will say that both of the Bosky projects, 1 and 2, were trash, complete garbage. I didn't like a single song off any of them. I felt like I was losing brain cells listening to the entire project.
Comethazine is a lyricist for people who don't like lyricists.
I felt like he was kind of like he's like a Lil Pump, Smoke Perp type.
I'd much rather listen to Pump over him.
Yeah, me too. And I think Ski Mask is, if you want to categorize them in the same type of rap,
Ski Mask.
I think Ski Mask,
Smoke Perp.
Not Ski Mask. Smoke Perp is at the top of that. I think Gucci Gang kind of propelled Pump, but
supposedly Perp. I don't know how true it is, but supposedly Perp wrote that song for Pump. That's a terrible writing. Gucci Gang 87 times or whatever.
Yeah.
My favorite song, if I had to pick one, not that I have to say it in my playlist or something like that, but if I had to pick a favorite song by Comethazine, it's Walk. I walk around like that, nigga. Finger on the trigger. If a nigga wants to smoke, I kind of like that. I think overall though, he's trash. I think he's a forgetful artist. I think if he stopped rapping today, it wouldn't change anything in hip hop.
Do you think you will listen to it? Like, if you see on a Friday when music drops and he drops a project, do you think you would listen to it? I wouldn't either.
I wouldn't.
Okay.
Second name I got written down is Roddy Ricch.
Roddy Ricch. Oh,
Roddy. I don't know.
Roddy.
Let's just say Roddy.
I think it's Roddy Ricch.
Roddy Ricch. If I had to pick a favorite song by him, it's Project Dreams.
I like the intro to Feed the Streets 2.
Project Dreams? I think it's Project Dreams. Pretty sure.
Feed the Streets 2 intro, I have written down. Fuck It Up. He had.
Don't get me wrong, every season is good too. I be balling out every season.
He had. I feel like he reminds me of Lil Durk. He has that type of sound where it's like kind of street, but very auto-tuney, kind of singy. You know what I mean?
They know how to blend because honestly, very few people and very few artists. For example, very few people like street rap, and very few artists are good at making real street rap sound good.
Mm-hmm.
I think early on, when I was first listening to 21 Savage, my first thing for him was "This Is Trash," and then I went back and listened to it. And I was like, this is the lane I'd rather have him be in than Make It Count.
I liked early 20, not the first tape that he had where he had like the Gucci ice cream and all that. I didn't like that one.
Savage Mode is
free. I like Savage Mode a lot.
Savage really good.
He had a couple tapes too, like the one with No Peace.
Okay.
That one's good. Dip Dip.
Yeah, Dip
I
Dip.
like that. It's kind of reckless, but I like when he talks about
the way
that
he
type
better
of
is
stuff.
good. As far as Roddy Ricch goes, I think overall he's okay. He's not good, not bad. I think he's okay.
I think he's good. I honestly would listen to his projects if I were to see him drop because I think, for example, the intro to Feed the Streets 2 is that's a good song I could listen to, but it's not just like Dirk. Dirk has songs I like, but it's not something I could listen to all the time. It's not necessarily my lane of what I like to hear.
Speaking of Dirk, did he just finish like his pre-trials, or are our charges dropped? Or
I don't think he finished.
I think it was like pre-trial and then posted bill or whatever.
Yeah. So, but
Roddy Ricch, would you consider him NBA YoungBoy kind of like in the same?
I think slightly different. I think
I'd say YoungBoy's a little bit more carries himself, maybe a little bit more ghetto, so to speak. Then.
Yeah, I agree.
Roddy Ricch kind of like a pretty boy from the streets, as opposed to YoungBoy's the ugly one. Literally, because goddamn. Next name I got is Gunna. That's who I was talking about with. If I'm Gunna, there's no way I'm accepting that invitation to XXL.
Especially comparing him to all the other names on here.
He's such a higher tier compared to everybody. Literally everybody.
And I think he's one of those rappers where he's not really saying much or anything, but he's creating a vibe.
Yeah,
the
vibe
sound, it's a whole entire vibe. Man. Yeah, it's there's a knock I do have on Gunna, which is I think a lot of his songs he has the same sound. It's very repetitive, and
that's
to be
how
honest,
I feel about another person on the list.
It's a little bit. It's a little draining to listen to an entire Gunna project sometimes. Like I'll have to take a break in the middle of it because
it's just so leaned out in all of his music.
It's to me it's the same sound, and I like it. I like the vibe he gives. I like some of his songs.
Speaking of sound, we are premiering microphones today. We got a microphone, so
upgrade to the the set.
Hopefully you guys can maybe watch the videos a little bit better now. And
listen, we should have
on the podcast app, right?
Yeah. We'll have it on the podcast app.
We're working on it at least. We'll see what we can do. Back to Gunna though, my favorite song by him is With It.
With It? Speed It Up? That's the one I like.
I like With It and Cash War. A lot of money I can have a cash war. Now, my overall opinion on him, I think, by the way, if him and Baby would have been on 2018's list, that would have been perfect.
Yeah, that would have been good.
But my favorite song by him, With It, and I think my opinion on him, he raps lazy, how we were saying, lazy, very slow, but it works. He makes it work. It works.
I think he has kind of like a Young Thug effect to me where, yeah, people are like, oh, the sound is clearly inspired by Young Thug. Whatever. He's a branch. Hold up. He's a branch off of Young Thug, but what I'm saying by the Young Thug effect is I like him a lot better in features.
Yeah.
I really like him a lot in features.
I think Young Thug is Young Thug because of Rich Homie Quan, but that's a whole different topic.
we could talk about that in different.
Next one I got Megan Thee Stallion.
Yeah.
If I had to pick a favorite song, I don't have one. I don't think there's just no. But I do think she's the hardest female rapper.
On the list for sure.
I think I don't think Cardi's as good as she is.
I hear a lot of similarities.
I think she has
delivery.
the same. Yeah, she has same delivery, same vibe. She's fine. I give her that. She's fine as fuck. But I honestly like I get like the whole female rapper thing. Like if you're a female, you can spit, be a rapper. There's nothing wrong with that. I feel like sometimes not even girls like girl rappers.
This is the thing, and this is what people really have to get beat in their heads. In my opinion, rap is a genre that typically attracts men.
Even if you listen to what the hell rappers talk about, they're like some of them are literally saying like they're like raping girls. Like it's
slipping pills and
like
getting bitches drunk, whatever, and then they're fucking whatever, But it's the sound of it is it mainly attracts males. Where you have other rappers like Rush, Drake, people in that type of lane, Tory Lanez, how he makes music, and girls gravitate to that. But like rap, I think for the most part is a girl type or a guy genre. Like if you go to rap festivals, we went to Rolling Loud.
But it also depends how you carry yourself as a person, bro. Because I feel like if I sit here and say Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Tierra Whack, Enrico Nasty, they're not saying nothing in the music. Neither are some of these guys. They're kind of saying like, oh, they're fucking bitches. And sure, it depends how you carry yourself because there is like Megan Thee Stallion talks about her fucking niggas. And if you're a girl that's into that, you want to feel like you like that nasty little hoe. I don't care, right? But I just feel like I don't think females make as good rap content as males do. I think that singers like soft shit.
I agree.
Like Rihanna.
That's just that's just an opinion. People are gonna say whatever they're gonna want. They're gonna hate because at the same time people want like equal. They could say whatever they want. But that's just something, and that's something I've observed. Whereas like when I went to Rolling Loud 2018, the only person who had the only people who had more girls in the crowd than guys were Russ, Tory Lanez, and Post Malone. Everybody else, it's 4 or 5 guys to 1 girl. You know what I mean? So and sometimes even more. Again, you go when I was at Russ, it's mainly girls, probably 3 girls to 1. Tory Lanez to 1 guy. Tory Lanez 2 girls to every guy. You know what I mean? And I was up pretty close. Russ, I was very front. Tory Lanez, I was up there. You know what I mean? So Post Malone, I was within like the barricade. So I was pretty close. Post Malone's good. He makes good music, but
my overall opinion
on Meg, she's straight.
Yeah,
I'm not ever gonna listen to her.
I'll never have a song by her saved. It's same with Cardi. I don't have any Cardi songs saved. Not because I'm sexy, but that kind of
we can respect it for what it is. They go hard, and they make good songs.
My thing with Cardi, bro, like even the award she won for Rap Album of the Year, the Songwriter of the Year, like you don't even write your own shit. How are you gonna win that?
It's undeserving. But it's a popularity contest, just like XXL.
Not even that, but if they wouldn't have gave that, if she was up for the prize and they wouldn't have gave it to her, that BET award or sexist, you know what I'm saying? It kind of just would have unraveled to that. So
outrage culture right now.
I get it. Next name, Lil Mosey. I have right now said he's above average. Reminds me of Yachty and some of the new sounds, but it works.
I think I thought he was pretty good. It's kind of the same thing with Roddy Ricch. They don't necessarily make the same type of music, but same thing where it's like
they're
not
both young as hell though. No, like young. I have kids.
I don't know their age, but Mosey looks like a little kid. Yeah, but with Mosey, I was saying like it's just not something I can listen to. It's not my lane of hip hop, but I thought it was pretty good. I could sit through his project and be like, damn, like this was a solid project. Now, am I downloading a ton of the songs? No, I'm not. But I can acknowledge when it's good. I did like Noticed.
That's the only song I have saved.
Noticed, same.
Only song.
We had the same one, dude.
Only song I have saved.
Yeah.
And just cause
it's a good song.
I was broke, and now people know. Like he's literally saying like nobody tried to fuck with me until I had. Because people started noticing me once I had my money with me or whatever.
Yeah. I'll listen to a project if I see.
Yeah, if nobody else that I like dropped on that Friday and I see Lil Mosey, I might click it. Next name I got is DaBaby.
DaBaby's funny.
I think he's a newer version of 6ix9ine, but obviously a lot more real because he killed somebody in the fucking Walmart. So
better rapper.
Yeah, I like his voice too.
He's got a good voice for rapping.
I do think, what I said a lot of his songs sound repetitive, they sound the same, but it's He's good overall. He gets the job done.
He can.
Baby on Baby, the project it was an okay project. A couple of saves.
It was solid.
Taking It Out was good. Babysitter with Offset was good, only because of Offset for me.
Yeah.
Baby on Baby, the track, or Going Baby, it's called.
It was a solid project. He's pretty good. He can rap. Lyrically, like a lot of his lyrics are predictable, which isn't necessarily a bad
It's
thing.
the punchlines.
He's very predictable as a rapper and lyrically not great. He says some funny things that make me laugh, to be honest.
Yeah.
But does that mean that the lyrics are there? No, but he can rap. I think there's a difference between the two. You can't just say like so and so can't rap because their lyrics aren't. You can't
being
say
a good song maker or hit maker doesn't mean you're a good artist and you're the rapper, but you can make a good song.
It's kind of the same thing with like, let's just bring Offset into this. I think his last project was his solo project was pretty good, like the content wise. But let's just bring it back to him and Migos. He could rap. Now lyrically, he's not really saying much anything.
But he can spit.
But he can exactly, and that's what I feel about DaBaby is he can rap.
But he
can rap.
Not saying that.
It's not. Yeah, exactly. So I think he's one of the stronger ones on this list.
Yeah, I think he's the strongest. Is Gunna. If I had to rank top 3, it's Gunna, probably DaBaby, and either Roddy Ricch or Lil Mosey. If I had to pick one more.
I don't know. I don't think Corday has enough to put him up there, but I think he's
Corday. Did I say Corday?
Huh?
Did I say Corday on accident?
Yeah, Corday. No, I said Corday.
Oh, I thought you said I said Corday.
No,
okay.
I'm saying for me it'd be Gunna, DaBaby, and then probably Roddy Ricch. I'd put him.
I don't know if I put Roddy Ricch or Mosey, but one of those.
I like Roddy Ricch better, but that's just me. Yeah, I think that's everybody knows DaBaby.
Next, I got Corday.
Corday.
I said I hate his voice, the lisp. I hate that. I hate that.
I hear it every single time.
Yeah, I listen to him. I can't ignore it.
Yeah.
Doesn't mean he's a bad rapper. It's just with Corday, he is not a lyricist. People think he's a lyricist. He's not a lyricist. He's a lot better of a lyricist than his counterparts, which are Namir and what's the other one, Almighty J.
Yeah.
He's lyricist compared to them, but if you put him against real lyricists, the Dots, the Coles, he's
a good lyricist for even besides the whole YBN thing. He's a good lyricist for people in his, you could say, his peer group. But again, like you put him with a JID. JID's a lot older though, but JID will smoke him. I think they're in a similar peer group because JID's, just
put it this way: if you're
up.
putting Corday in the new wave of rappers, he's probably the top lyricist.
Yeah, but does that mean he's great there? But he does say some slick shit though. He's got a couple
clever
songs
lines
where he'll say some slick shit, and he can also kind of hype you up too.
Yeah,
you know what I mean. But I will say he's not. I don't think he's gonna live up to what people are kind of expecting from him.
I honestly think he might have already peaked. Old niggas.
Yeah. What does that?
What is he saying after that?
Yeah. I mean, he has one of the songs that he dropped. A single was pretty good. I can't remember the name, but
I just don't think he's making any noise. Honestly,
he's not. But I think the people who are kind of waiting for him are expecting him to drop like he's gonna be the next lyricist up, or he's gonna be in that tier. I don't think he's gonna live up to that. He's not.
After that, I got.
But I will listen to this project.
How to say Tierra? T-R-O-X?
Tierra. I think Tierra.
I think. I like the vibe she gives off in some of her music. It's I think her music might be a little bit more appealing to the woman's ear.
Yeah, I definitely see that.
Because she's almost like a Rihanna, a Justin Timberlake, but for the women.
It's a little bit smoother.
Yeah,
it's
like
smooth.
I almost kind of want to like she's almost like The Weeknd, like kind of like that vibe, kind of like it's very soft,
mellow.
I like it. I wouldn't save any music from her, but it's a nice little vibe. I don't think she's a rapper though. I wouldn't put on the double XL freshman.
With Tierra, to be honestly, I was definitely pleasantly surprised. I like the whole video concept of how
the whole album.
Yeah, she did the whole album and just short clips. But I always, like growing up, I always wished when I was like a little kid, I used to really love watching music videos. Now I'm not so big into music videos, to be honest with you. I could rather just listen to music. But probably like in middle school-ish, I used to love music videos, and I always wished that.
I think I still like music videos. Actually, like music videos, I like music videos.
They're okay, but it's not. I don't need them. But when I was younger, I always felt like, damn, why don't, and I understand like budgeting and money and how much.
Why don't every song gonna have a music
exactly.
video?
I always was like, damn, why don't they have a music video for this song? And
not even that. There's a couple of songs where you think of it and how did they make a music video for this song? Because a lot of music, I feel like a lot of songs have a theme.
Yeah,
you know what I'm
but
saying?
it's that. So I appreciated that from her. I did write down, I think, 2 songs that I actually thought were really dope, which was Flea Market, I thought was dope, and Four Wings. But in that album, there were a couple corny ones, such as, in my opinion, corny, like Fuck Off was pretty, like, really corny to me. Really corny. So
I haven't listened to enough of her music to have that much of an opinion on it.
I listened to like the whole album pretty extensively just because I was like, all right, like, and like I said, I was pleasantly surprised. Like going into it, I'm like, oh, this is a lot better than I expected it to be.
Right.
So I wouldn't listen to her though if she dropped.
Next thing I got is YK Osiris or Osiris.
Yeah, not my type of music.
Singer, not a Chris Brown by no stretch of imagination. Singer, he does have that. I think a lot of new rappers have almost a certain voice. A lot of them try to like channel like they kind of still want to sound kind of young or whatever. But Singer, you know, I see why the ladies might like it a little bit, like Perfect or whatever, worth it, whatever the hell it's called.
Worth it.
That's
Yeah.
pretty hard. I mean, not hard. That's okay. Whatever. I ain't save it.
It is what it is. I'm not gonna listen to him.
My thing is,
Not
if you're
my
a
type of
singer,
music.
how are you on Double XL Freshman? That's a hip hop. I don't see how. Maybe that's a whole different topic, honestly. I don't know.
Yeah, I would never listen to any of his music.
Rico Nasty, one of the wackest things I've ever heard in my life.
I wanted to shoot myself.
It's a mixture of Ski Mask, the Slum God, and the crack on the corner rapping. I'm not even gonna get into that one. And last, and certainly least.
Hold up.
Oh, you guys want to say about Rico?
I got something about Rico.
Okay, let's hear what you have about Rico.
For any of you guys who are feeling suicidal,
Do not.
and you want to end it, and you want to go out the easy way, trust me. Tierra Whack, search the album. It's an EP with somebody else, but she's rapping. Anger Management. And listen to it. You're gonna want to off yourself after that. Trust me, believe me. I felt like that. I damn near jumped off the roof of my house.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. And but last and certainly least,
by far the worst on this list, in my opinion.
No, Blueface is the worst on this list.
No, I think she's worse than Blueface.
Dude, if I had a
Blueface is at least funny.
Blueface disrespects the culture. So I don't even have a problem with people saying that old heads suck because most of them do. But my thing is, he disrespects the art of it. He literally says like, "Oh, I only do rap because I'm too lazy to get a job." Like, bro, that's like I don't like that at all. You feel me? Like that's just like, first of all, you're literally so whack. Like you can't even stay on beat. I don't even care what you do that on purpose, supposedly, bro.
No,
like,
he thinks he's on beat. He's said in an interview that to him he's on beat.
I seen an interview one time too. He's like, a lot of these guys they have a good beat, but they're not saying nothing. I'm the opposite. I might not be on floor, have a good beat, but I'm actually saying something. Like, what are you saying, bro? That Tatiana's is busting down, like.
And he's fallen off already. So
that was like Lil Xan, definitely get fucking wave. Like
Betrayed one song and then flopped. So.
But overall thoughts on the list, I don't like it at all. But
it is what it is. I think it might be pull up 2018. Let's just compare those two real quick. If you
even
don't
2018
mind.
was forgettable for me.
We'll compare 2019 and 2018.
I think
2015 was ass. Though.
I think Pump should have been on 2017 rather than 2018. He was already making noise.
They slept on Baby, which is a bad move on them.
Little Baby.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Alright, you got
Alright,
JID,
Great.
Smoke Perp,
Good.
Ski Mask, the Slump God, Trippy Red, Lil Pump, Black Boy JD, Wi-Fi Funeral,
I like it.
YB and Namir, and then Stefflon Don, the
QC.
Last year's was better than this year's. Soundly.
I like it. Honestly, I like all the QC. I think QC is a pretty hard label. I think they're like the modern era Young Money. Honestly, like they're making
something
noise.
like that. They'll catch. They'll. I don't know if they'll catch up because to have a wave like Wayne, Nicki, and Drake, come on. I don't know about that, but they're definitely a sort of monopoly if we're
The
talking
only
about.
shit they got right now that's really making noise is probably Migos, Baby. That's about it. As far as actually pushing numbers.
But they're all. Well, Yachty's not selling bad either, though.
The thing is,
He sold
Yachty.
80 last time. 80,
Nah, he
70?
sold 80 on Lobo 2. He only sold 60 something with.
That's still not bad.
And he sold, what was it, 41K for Teenage. That was.
Too early for him to do that, but.
Yeah, my favorite so far has been Lobo 2. I do think the last one he dropped was
We'll
pretty
talk
good.
about our favorite rappers in a different.
So that's the 2019
Double XL freshman list.
good spot to end it.
Alright, well,
Great spot. Go ahead.
Before we go, if you can name a rapper that you would have on that like got left out, would there be anybody that you would say got left out that should be on it?
Like snubbed.
Yeah.
Let's see, 2019 new rappers. I don't even know if I listen to enough of new rappers.
If there isn't, do that. If not,
There's.
Nah, that's a good
I was just
question.
talking
That's a
about
good
this.
question.
I was just talking about this last night.
It's as simple as this for me. If Gunna accepted, there's no reason why Baby shouldn't have been on it.
Not off the top of the head. Not off the top of the head.
No, I don't think so.
Obviously, like Juice WRLD turned it down. He should have been on it. But off the top of the head, I can't think. But there was somebody. I'll tell y'all in the next one. But that's the 2019 Double XL
2019
freshman.
Double XL.
Make sure you comment, like, subscribe, share.
Another thing, I want y'all to start reading the description because I think we're pretty good with the description.
We got good descriptions. We're gonna have people up. Definitely, if you want us to check out your music, you're an up and coming rapper, artist, any type of music, we'll check it out. We'll give you a shout out, whatever. We'll be honest too with you. We'll be real honest.
Another thing, once we approach 80 subscribers, we're already gonna do a giveaway.
Mm-hmm.
We also do have merch coming soon. We'll probably be giving some away to the start, and then if we like it, if y'all like it, we might start website or whatever the hell happens. Stickers, t-shirts.
And as always, too, if y'all want a topic for us to discuss, let us know. We'll talk about
Comment
anything.
on here, Twitter.
Twitter,
Or we can have
Instagram.
a poll on Twitter one day and just give them 2 choices and whatever
Boom,
makes more noise.
whichever one. It's not all going to be hip hop topics.
Yeah.
We're probably going to do
next week's
Majority.
video, we're probably going
Majority
to talk
hip
about
hop.
if college players should get paid. That's for next week. Yeah.
Give us your thoughts, and we will catch y'all on the next episode of Our Gen Podcast.